Okay. Okay, we're good. We're good. Hold on. Guys, I am not ready for this. I should have put like a 15-minute. Listen, I'm still eating breakfast. I have things to do. I need to bring the music back, actually. That exists. Turn that. Wait. I need to bring the mic closer. Okay. Guys, give me like 5. Give me like 2 minutes actually, so I can finish eating. I did not think this. Put this here. Okay. Second order of business. I need to see chat. So Noah's on Twitch chat. YouTube. Let me do the pop out chat. Then a little bit of I can. Microsoft. I'm not sure what you're trying. Microsoft, you're killing me. Okay, we're good. Let's see. Watch from Cameroon. Welcome. We're good. We're cooking. We're eating. I just finished eating. Now I'm drinking. ASMR. Don't have anything. Left the mic on. It's fine. You're good, bro. W Riz. I got no Riz. I have a bone to pick with the word Riz. Let's not get started. Oh, the chat is finally showing up. Nice. Listen, I'm gonna say this right now. I don't want no negative comments, no racism, no bigotry. I'm saying it right now. If I see it in the chat, you are gone for life. I'm just kidding, not for life. If you send me a message apologizing, I might reconsider unbanning. But just forewarning. That in the record straight. I hope Apple lets you stream without interference. Sometimes they try to shut down live streams of events. Oh, I'm good. I've planned this. They shut down my stream last time. We're gonna do the same thing for my same thing I do for Bleach. Listen, I'm just gonna gather the crowd on YouTube, and then I'm gonna send you guys over to Twitch, because Twitch, they got no rules over there. Well, unless Apple watches this. But crossing my fingers. Can I zoom in? I'm not trying to buy no 14 Pro. Get this out of here. Android sucks. Does that count? No. That does not count. I saw the new Spider-Man movie yesterday. Guys, I'm gonna be honest. Lion King has been one of my favorite animation films of all time. And that Spider-Man film has finally dethroned Lion King. That movie blew me away. I cannot believe what I saw. Oh, by the way, if the music's too loud, let me know. Don't do Lion King like that. I know. Maybe I need to go rewatch Lion King and see, because Lion King is like literally a masterpiece. But God, that was so good. Maybe I'm just hype and I'm living off the high of the movie, but it was actually good, like from beginning to end. Although the ending, I'm not gonna spoil it. You might feel disappointed on how it ends, but from beginning to that point, it just had like an entire plot. It was perfect. Trent, it's nice to see you in chat. It's nice to see you in chat. You actually get me into live streaming. Oh, when is WWDC? Okay, give me like 3 minutes. I'm gonna have a timer on the screen. You watch Boruto? I'm gonna be honest. I stopped halfway in Naruto Shippuden. I couldn't do it. It got to a point where I'm just like, what am I even watching? Like, what is even going on? So I didn't even get to the pain part. I think I stopped at I don't even know where I stopped at. Blah 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 blah. What is this? Okay, I remember Kazukage. Three Tails. I think I stopped here. Yeah, because I don't remember Itachi and like Sasuke making his own Ataka crew or whatever. So I played the game, so I know what happened. Everyone said the pain arc was like amazing, but I never got to that point. Honestly, it would be nice if I could hear the music too, but it's literally just if I look this way, it's because I'm also working. Yeah, I can't take PT. I don't have time for that. Barto's peak fiction? Okay, I don't know if I can agree. What other anime have you watched? What have I watched recently? Nothing. I've been watching a lot of, real people. I think the last anime I watched was One Piece, unfortunately. I'm trying. I think One Piece has gotten me out of anime. It's just way too much. I actually wanted to make a video on it, but I watched like 300 episodes in like a month, and I was burnt out. I was like, I can't watch anime at all anymore. I'm good. Demon. Oh, I have not watched the new season of Demon Slayer. Okay, hold on. I gotta get the timer ready. Okay, it's 12. Do a quick refresh. Show the counter. Boom. Look at this. I'm a verified streamer. What products will be released? Listen, I don't really know in terms of the leaks and rumors. If you want to discuss that in the chat, I've heard about this headset. I really don't want a headset to be a product from Apple, but if anyone can execute it well, it might be Apple because they have the processors to do so. I'm excited for the new laptops, if there are new laptops. And then also, obviously, iOS, macOS, all the good stuff for software developers. K-dramas? Wait, have I watched something Korean recently? I don't think so. Dragon Con? I've never heard of Dragon Con. Is this something that I can Google? Dragon Con? All these people are squad up. Okay. Largest multi-genre and pop culture convention. This sounds like a place I need to go to. Because I have no idea about pop culture at all. Wait, is this sponsored by CNBC? Squid Game was good. It was. Alright, let me make sure people in... Yeah, there's one person in Twitch. That one person knows what's up. Will Apple release a foldable iPhone? Maybe. I don't know. Even if I knew, I probably wouldn't tell you. AR headset? Apparently. Who's ready to be let down again? I really don't get the foldable phones. It's like an added hassle every time you pick it up. Like, why? I would disagree with that. And here's why. I used the Fold 3 for a couple months and I hated it the first couple of weeks, but after that I loved every single second of it. And I think even though the improvements on the Fold 4 were like marginal in terms of, you know, the spec sheet and the dimensions, that extra screen real estate that you get on the screen added so much more usability on the front screen. And I thought it was a gimmick at first with Samsung saying, oh, a lot of people use the front screen. When I first used the Fold, I never used the front screen. I was like, why would I ever use this? But you kind of have to like get into the lifestyle of using a Fold. And once you're in it, it's kind of hard to go back. I mean, it's not that hard to go back, but it's just a different lifestyle of interacting with your phone with a foldable phone versus a regular one. If Apple can't mainstream VR with all the money and marketing they have, then VR is a kill. I just think as a society, we're not ready for it. I've been hearing about the 15-inch MacBook Air. If that's real, I'm probably not going to buy it because 15 inches is way too big. Pause. But, I mean, I'm happy with 13 and 14 inches. Oh, we got a Twitch chatter. Why is no one talking about the business use of AR glasses like the Microsoft HoloLens? I mean, for $350, I think that's the reason why no one's talking about it. Sorry. Ooh, someone's messages got redacted. I wonder what they said. Or retracted. Is there a way to make the chat longer on the screen? I think for now, in terms of like business application uses, I can see VR being viable, but from like an entertainment perspective, why would you? It's just so, I'm just having a hard time buying VR for entertainment purposes. Right? I mean, for example, when, what's it called? Pandemic happened, Travis Scott had a concert on Fortnite. Insane. Why would you use VR? Just, we have PCs. Just, unless you're really trying to get that extra step of immersion, it makes sense. But I don't think AR or VR should replace existing technologies that we have now, which are way better than whatever VR application they have. I think AR is cool. Augmented reality with like wearing glasses that not change, but like add more information to reality. I think that's more, I don't want to say consumer friendly, but it just has more use cases than I would say VR. Because you're not going to another world, you're just adding more stuff to your existing world. But companies are buying those and Microsoft knows how to profit from them. I mean, $3,500, that's a tax write-off for a business. I would say for architect work, if you're trying to like understand scale and stuff like that, AR and VR makes sense, more so VR. What AAA games come to VR and graphics are really good? That's what I'm guessing that's when it'll be good. Price is the same price as PS4 and Xbox. I also think like it just prices out a lot of people. And there's not much applications that you can use for. I would say it's still a very niche market, and until people start funneling money into VR stuff, I just feel like it's always going to be a niche versus just using a computer and just logging into like an application. OnlyFans VR AR will be profitable. I mean, that's the first thing I always hear when anyone talks about VR and AR. It's always like the porn industry is going to do amazing. So adult entertainment, it's going to be fine. Regular entertainment might be a toss-up. The porn industry has been crucial in moving tech forward. VHS, streaming, all of it. Wait, VHS? They pioneered that? Let me see if I can fix the chat. I like never message. Always show. Oh, I can add a black list. Any update on your Bleach reaction? Sorry, I am dropping the ball on you Bleach fans right now. I am so sorry. I haven't even finished the season. Feels so bad as a Bleach fan. But I will say, like, I'm just, like I've told all my friends, because they've told me amazing things, I'm just happy Bleach is back on top after being disrespected for. I'm happy with that. Plus, I already read the manga, so I already know what happens. So, I did my piece on getting people hype initially. What to expect from Google Pixel 8? I'm hoping it'll be better. Watching you with my AR glasses. Oh, that's spiffy. I wish I had some AR glasses. I tried some on at CES from TCL. They were nice. They didn't tell me price, but it was nice. Who's the sponsor for today? You guessed it. Nobody. What countries have you been to? Been to Nigeria a couple times. I think like 3 times. Went to the Philippines in November. Went to Nepal and India in March. Been to Mexico, Canada, but I mean that's North America. Dominican Republic. That might be it. I'm going to Dubai in September. Supposedly, I'm going to Japan next year. I still don't know about that. But, I mean, top priority for where I want to go, it'd be Morocco and Taiwan and China. Will you be getting the Apple headset if they release it? Oh man. If the price is compelling, sure. If it's for businesses, guys, I'm gonna be honest, it's not for me. Where do you live? I'm in the USA. Hello from the Maldives. You should Maldives. Trenton with the $9.99. We have an official sponsor of the channel. Appreciate it, homie. Although there should be like some type of alert. Like, hello? Streamlabs, hello? Alerts? Something. Well, we all see it in chat on the YouTube side, Trent, so we appreciate your efforts of sponsoring the channel. Last time I went to Nigeria, I was like 5. Got to be so different now. I don't know how old you are, but I first went in 2008, I think was the first time I went. I mean, technically I went in 1999, but 2008 was the first time I remember going. There it is.
Look at me. I am the sponsor now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not add text to speech. Okay, that was uncalled for, Streamlabs, but hey, everyone in the chat heard it. 24. Okay, I'm 26, so you're only like 2 years younger than me. So I would say it's changed since then, but I mean, electricity in some parts in Lagos are still a problem, which is still mind-boggling to me.
Look at me. I am the sponsor now.
Wait, where did that duplicate come from? Did anyone else hear that? I want a roly 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 with a dab of ranch. Is that a song? I just want a roll dab of ranch. I'm not watching an ad. You got me. What phone are you currently using and reviewing? I am on the Pixel 7. Hold on, let me wipe this. Get the white version of the Google phones, please. It's the Google Pixel 7a. Honestly, it's not that bad. Pretty good. Perhaps Twitch? It shouldn't be on Twitch, though. Well, we're just gonna have 2 notifications going off. Why don't you have uBlock Origin? What is that? Some open source tool I have to download, hook up to my router. Oh, it's open source browser extension. That's good. I actually don't know why I don't have this. Would you ever review a Sony Xperia phone? I mean, if they gave it to me, sure. But I mean, I really don't know why people go to the effort of reviewing these phones. And like, I've never met anyone with a Sony phone ever in my life. I don't mean that many people, but I mean still. Never. Unless Sony sends it to me, I will review it. But even then, I probably would tell my chat or my viewers not to buy the phone. Steve Jobs, you're a real one. Hey, you're a real one too. So if you could, I'd like you to explain your phone throwing. I tried throwing mine after I saw your unboxing. I dropped it. You have to. It takes time, right? So I rode the city bus from my school in downtown back home, and there was my good friend of mine. He's actually the first follower I follow on Twitter. It's this guy from Trinidad, and he always was just so clean with his phone, just like flipping it around. And then he just taught me the ropes, and now I'm just like comfortable throwing my phone and products around. So it just takes time. And then you also have a feel of like the balance of the phone, and that's probably why I don't like big phones, because the balance is kind of, I mean, I hate to use the word imbalance, but the balance isn't balanced. Or I think the proper grammar is the phone is imbalanced whenever you're like tossing it in the air and it kind of wobbles. But like for smaller phones or like lighter phones, it's like perfect balance. Like this. Okay, never mind. It's not balanced. Take back what I said. But you get what I'm trying to say. How's the 7A battery been? The battery life has been great, except for, I mean, I think I'm still running into the same problems as the Pixel 7A. And it's more or less just the charging is so slow. So slow. One sec, guys, I'm getting a phone call. Okay, it's a dealership, and they hung up. So where was I? Battery life. Yeah, this phone is great in terms of battery life. It's just so slow when it comes to charging. It's like how are flip phones from 20 years ago better than battery life capabilities than they are today? Could I use a newish Mac Mini to start a YouTube channel? Absolutely. I mean, depending on what you have now, you could probably use what you have. I mean, when I first started my channel, I used a, I think I actually have it here. used this guy, D brand, by the way. It's been through its paces, but this is the iPhone 6s. Still one of my favorite devices by Apple. Before they went on the whole Face ID stuff. Yeah, I started this channel with this, so I would say start with that, get into the groove of like how you want to make videos, your style, and then kind of upgrade from there. I'm just saying, if Apple doesn't drop the headset, they may get sued by investors. Really? I mean, what's a Billy to Apple? We appreciate your straight up honest in your reviews. Hey, you can thank the honesty for the sponsor, nobody. But for today, it's Trends Tech. Is the Mac Pro still $6,000 without a monitor? I do not know. Let us find out. Mac. Buy. And the website is down. And I realize I probably would have doxed myself if I were to do that. Gonna buy the VR headset? Okay, the headset, guys, it's tough. It's a lot of money. I know I'm supposed to review stuff, be a tech creator, but knowing Apple and their Apple tax, I don't know. Would you use an iPhone 13 mini? I love those. Personally, I wouldn't use them, but I mean, there are people who do. I recommended a mini to my friend. If you want like a small miniature phone and you still want to be in the Apple ecosystem, by all means. What do you think of Andrew Tate? Wow, that is a hot topic. I really okay, here's what I'll say on Andrew Tate. From his online persona, I don't know if his actual personality is his online persona or if he's just playing whatever. But I mean, he got arrested by Romania and all that other stuff about like sex trafficking, all this other things. But from the things he says online, I don't agree with a lot of his stuff, but to some level there is some truth to it. When he's talking about like the misogynistic and the women and stuff, I don't agree with that. But in terms of like getting yourself out, it's almost like David Goggins in a way, where it's like changing your mindset to like get out of that hole of like you're a loser in a way. But I think he just goes way too far. Oh, I need to go this way. He goes way too far on like getting yourself out. And then he just becomes like super arrogant. And then that's where he exits my circle. But I mean, I would like to have like a genuine talk with him as like a person. And if he is still upkeeping his online persona in like a regular conversation with like no cameras and stuff, yeah, I can't vibe with that. So that's my opinion on Andrew Tate. Think it's worth getting M1 Air 1625 for programming? Yeah, I think so. What's your daily driver now? Pixel 7a. El Pixel. I want to go back to iPhone, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's getting tough. By the way, I want to show this. Someone from India gave me a OnePlus, and the back is painted in watermelon. I don't know if they're watching, but I appreciate this gift. Maybe I'll go to this phone. I think it's the OnePlus Nord 300 or something. Not gonna lie though, I miss iPhone. I'm gonna be real. There's just something about Apple and the way they do things. What's up? Baked eggplant. I'm not the biggest fan of eggplant, but that doesn't mean I don't like it. I enjoy my OnePlus 11. Not gonna lie, when I landed in India, The amount of ads of OnePlus was astronomical. It was like everywhere. It was crazy. It was the fact that OnePlus is doing what Google should have been doing years ago is baffling. Like when I went to India and I went to some markets, like they had OnePlus stores. It was so beautiful. I was like, this is basically an Apple store, but like Android. And even the Samsung stores overseas are so much nicer. I don't know why they don't invest in that in the US. Care to share what state you are from? I'm in the DMV. I'm by the US Capitol. So that sonic boom that everyone heard yesterday, I was there. Although I didn't hear anything. Okay, I had some weird delay, but you said battery life is great. I hear nothing but the opposite. That's crazy. I don't know if it's just like the regular Pixel, like the non-A lineup has bad battery life, but for the battery life on the A, I think since it's just lower resolution and it's not doing the whole 120 hertz, it just is more, it doesn't have to do as much work. So it doesn't have to generate as much heat, which you don't use as much battery. So I think that's why I've had good performance, but on the regular Pixel and the 7 Pro, it just has to do more work. But my personal experience, I've had good battery life on the A. Did you check out the OnePlus 11? I think, let me look at the OnePlus 9 real quick. Is this the phone that I have? Is this when they started their whole Hasselblad? Yeah, I think so. So the last OnePlus I got is the OnePlus 9. I didn't try out the 10 or 11. Gonna meet with your manager. Good luck. Hopefully you don't get laid off. Hopefully it's a promotion. Wait, the OnePlus 9 is $349. Wait, that's crazy. Hey, that's crazy. I don't know where these double notifications. Dude, I need to make a video on my setup. Ultra wide is not the way to go, but if you can get it to work in your workflow, it's amazing. It is amazing. What do you think of Marquez Brownlee as a reviewer? I mean, he's the god of tech. He's the god of tech reviews. I am interested on how he goes about reviews for stuff, because I mean he does have like an entire studio team. Like I would say it's like MKB HD Studio at this point. But I would say from watching his reviews and stuff, he still surprisingly, actually probably not surprisingly, he still keeps a pretty level head on his reviews, and I agree with most of the stuff he says. I think since he's more passionate about cameras and lenses and stuff like that, and I'm not, whenever he starts talking about like the cameras and the photos, I'm just like, okay, I don't care about this. But his conclusion on the products are pretty much in line with most of the stuff. Although whenever he did that Bleak video and saying like how high tech it was, I'm like, bro, you own Tesla? Like, how, what? He was like, look at this, it has a backup camera. I'm like, I'm pretty sure the US has backup cameras as standard on every car, as like from 2018 and above. The car has to have a backup camera. So, I mean, some stuff like that, I'm just like, all right, I'll let this slide. But most of his reviews, I would say, are pretty Pretty level-headed. His B-roll though, I can't match that. There's no way I can match his B-roll. And now Miles is his videographer. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. So why are you missing iPhone specifically? Am I missing? I'm just missing the ecosystem. It's not even iMessage. It's just the Apple Watch. I really want the Apple Watch. Like, Android has no answer for the amount of functionality and usability the Apple Watch has. Like, it's not even the fitness tracking, it's the apps on the Apple Watch. They just don't exist on Android. Baffling. Was he being sarcastic? If he was being sarcastic, I feel like the entire video should have been sarcastic. Because he was pretty much playing up that the Buick was like a super advanced car. And I'm like, bro, you drive a Model S. Your car has more tech than that. How are you impressed by this? I think it was like a Buick sponsorship. But, I mean, listen, I'm not trying to talk bad on anyone. Because I mean, I would say most creators in the tech space we're pretty friendly and nice to each other. But if there is like one big tech creator that I'm kind of disappointed in, it would be Unbox Therapy. Like, I used to watch his channel all the time and I loved his reviews. But like, since the pandemic, I don't know if it's just like he had a different mindset of YouTube going forward, but it's just not this. It's not the same Lou. Pixel Watch is pretty dope. Never used it. Maybe I should. How much is the Pixel Watch? I remember at CES, the Google reps were really trying to sell me on the Pixel. I was like, I feel like I should just get the Galaxy Watch instead. I have a fitness band. I don't even have I only wear the Apple Watch when I go running. And that's like probably once a week. Other than that, I just take the phone and run. Just order the Fold and get the watch for free. I just can't understand. Do I still use Galaxy Buds? 100%. Even when I'm on the iPhone, I still use the Galaxy Buds. The Galaxy Buds are actually one of the best true wireless earbuds. If only Samsung had the Samsung Buds Manager on iPhone, it would be perfect. But as much as I love the AirPod Pros too, which I have them right beside me, the Buds Pro 2 are just better. I don't want to say, okay, like I said in my video, it's not better, it's just my preference for how I want to hear music. The AirPod Pros are too bass heavy for me. What was I going to say about the Fold? I just can't. There is no way the Pixel Fold is like $1,800. And this is what I was saying about Google. Like, you are competing against Samsung in this category. And Samsung is... You're not beating them. Like, if a person had a choice between the Pixel Fold or the Fold 5, aka the 5th iteration by Samsung doing this in the game, they're probably going to go with the brand that's been doing it for a while. And the fact that I believe it's using the G2 processor. So, where's the processor? Unless they made some leap in efficiency, I don't know how this phone is going to run a full screen. Like I just can't see it. I just can't. I mean, it's a first generation product, so I'm not that. I don't have that much high expectations, but it's not for me. I feel like this is going to be in the Microsoft Duo. I would use the Apple Watch as my primary method of payment to unlock the doors in my house, authenticate VPN. Yeah, you just can't get that on Galaxy watches, Android watches. You can pay with your watch on Galaxy watches, but like the app integration on the Apple Watch, like the Watch OS store, is just better. Isn't the touch surface on the Buds Pro annoying? Yes, that is why I have that disabled. You could replace T'Challa. Everyone, there's been a lot of comments recently that I look like Chadwick Boseman, Dembele. Even when I went to CES, there was a woman that was like, "You Black Panther?" I'm like, no. Regular black guy. What are you talking about? Appreciate the compliment, though. Need more bulk? Okay, I will start bulking up. Honestly, felt like if I grow my hair out up a little bit more, a little bit wider, I can be Miles Morales. The OnePlus Buds 2 Pro are actually good too. Yes, I can probably agree with that, because I used the OnePlus Buds. Maybe it was the Z, and I think those were like $49.99. Amazing. Like, OnePlus actually does not settle. Like they keep true to their slogan. I could put those in and I would have 100% in like 2 minutes. And I'm like, how are they doing this? Pixel Fold is Rant for a G2 processor. I was watching this one review and someone was saying that for the 7A, Google's putting a flagship processor in their budget phones. I'm like, they're putting a budget processor in the flagship phones. The other way around. Just my opinion. Wait, you guys can't even hear the background music. Oh, let me turn it. OnePlus is not what they used to be, though. Yeah, I think that's why. I was going to make a documentary on OnePlus when the 10 was going to come out and do like a 10-year anniversary. But kind of fell through. Yeah, they just kind of lost their way. I don't know if they became obsessed with Hasselblad. I think it's the same thing I'm saying as of late, where it's just like there's this obsession with cameras, and I don't know why. And OnePlus was just like, I think OnePlus always knew that they had a really good phone, but the only nitpick reviewers had was the camera. So they just went to Hasselblad and was like, hey, let's make a super good camera. Turns out slapping Hasselblad on your phone isn't going to make you have really good cameras. And now everyone's like, what are you guys doing? Keep making your flagship killers. So yeah, it does suck seeing OnePlus kind of fall on the wayside. But, you know, capitalism. You got to make your investors happy. Pixel Fold and Pro need Snapdragon. That's what I'm saying. Give the Pro give your enthusiasts the best experience. G2 is not it. I'm sorry. Heard G3 is going to be trash too. I don't know. We'll see. What phone are you using now? Still Pixel? Yes, I'm on the Pixel 7a. Any plans for day in the life videos? I think I've posted like 2 on my channel. Maybe they're privated at this point, but not really. I mean, it would be nice because it's nice to see like the human side, like behind the scenes of a tech creator. Maybe. I 100% want to do travel videos, but no one watches them. And I can't hurt the algorithm. MKBHD and other reviewers are the reason companies focus so much on cameras. He said it, not me. Okay, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. He said that. Aaron said that. Okay. No, but okay. Let's put our skepticism hat on, or I should say, cynical hat on. I mean, I think the same way too. And I do want to make a video on this because sponsors actually piss me off. And I don't want to go on another rant, but it's like sponsors have so little respect for small content creators that that is why I'm buying into the whole I'm sponsored by nobody. Because okay, let me finish answering these questions and these comments, and then I'll go into my whole sponsorship rant. Because I really do want to make a whole rant on this, or a whole video on this. Day job, I'm a senior software engineer. Smartphones are just cameras with added calling features at that point, pretty much. Okay, let's talk about sponsorships. Did you not like any Google exclusive pixels on the Fold? I feel like they're a bit gimmicky. Nice features, but didn't end up using them all the time. The screen calling feature is nice, but it's like, if you know it's spam, why would you even screen the call? Just don't pick it up. Although there have been times, I will say, when I was on the S23 where a phone came in as spam, but it was like a legit caller. But I feel like whenever I use the screen calling feature, like everybody hangs up. So it's like, what's the point? I did use the menu option thing, and I do like how it gives you like the estimation wait time for like being on hold and stuff. But I feel like it's kind of like a lifestyle thing. You kind of have to get into it to really utilize it. But I mean, they're there. I watch travel videos on my lazy Sunday. Please post them. I have a special day. Dude, Holi in Nepal was crazy. I was just walking on the street and this guy came up to me. He's like, "Happy Holi," and slapped me in the face. I'm like, so this is how my day is going to start, right? And then I just went into the crowd. It was an amazing time. I'm so glad I went. I don't regret a second of it. Oh, I'm actually watching Breaking Bad. I'm at the end of season 2. So I know who Saul Goodman is. I will say though, if you like doing YouTube just on the side, a nice camera in your phone is nice though. Exactly. Right? All my videos are shot with a smartphone. I don't really care for, you know, DSLR and all that other good stuff. iPhone cameras for videos are insane. Yep. You can start another channel for just for travel. I could, but I feel like since most of my audience is here, I might as well just keep it. And I know for, I guess, YouTube optimization, you're trying to, you know, if you're gonna have travel stuff, just make a travel dedicated channel. But bro, screw the algorithm. Algorithm serves me, okay? I don't serve the algorithm. If I want to post travel videos on this channel, I will post it on this channel. And you will serve it to the public. Okay. Now let's talk about sponsors and reviews of smartphones by tech creators. If anyone decides to clip this or make a video, I'm just saying this before anybody takes it out of context. This is just my opinion. And I know that doesn't have any validity, but I'm just putting that out there right now. This is not facts. It's not truth. My experience, my sponsors, like I said before, they are so disrespectful to small content creators. And that's why I'm picky. Like people, I would say recently, most people are like, you're sponsored by nobody, but I've been sponsored by Intel in the past. I've been sponsored by Samsung, Lenovo, Asus, Linksys. Yeah, I think those like the major brands. But it's more or less like I go out to them and I'm like, hey, can I do this? And I try to build like a human relationship, because in the business and how businesses work, you're it's really like a human relationship first versus business. Um, Intel kind of fell off the wayside. Why? AMD and Apple are just decimating them. But yeah, I'm very picky on who I'm sponsored by, and on top of that, like whenever they come to you, it's always like, hey, we love your content. How about you make a video for us? And of course you want to say yes. There's a bag of money in front of your face, okay? And I think this is the dilemma where if you do YouTube full time, I completely understand if you take those sponsorships, because sponsors make up a lot of money for the revenue you generate on the channel. And it also kind of gives you that edge per se. And so, like I said, I completely respect people if YouTube is their full-time job and YouTube is their main source of income. But for me, since YouTube isn't my main source of income, I can just tell these sponsors no. So there are times when like you're working with a sponsor and then you give them something and they're like, hey, can you make the video like so and so? And I'm like, I want to tell them I can, but that's not my style. Right? If you're coming to me saying you like my style and I give you my style of video and then you say, can you make it like X creator that we worked in the past? It's like, then why are you coming to me in the first place? And then on top of that, they're always like, I don't want to say always, because some sponsors are different. Some sponsors are ahead of the times. Some sponsors are like, can you just put like a 1 minute 30-second ad right there in your video? And I always say no to that, because it's like, this isn't television. YouTube, like watching videos is not television. Nobody wants to watch something and then get hit with like a traditional ad break of me just talking about something for a minute 30. That's not how sponsors work. If you want to do that, you might as well just go buy an ad spot on Twitch or YouTube or something, or on the actual TV, because you're breaking up the style or the flow of how videos are supposed to be. So when everyone's like, hey, just talk about this for a minute 30, we'll give you like a couple grand. Like, no. If you want to do that so bad, just go make your own channel and you don't have to pay anyone. That's all these companies are like, hey, we'll give you X amount of money if you want to produce it like this. How about you make your own channel, build your own audience, realize how hard it is, and then, post however you want to post. Make a 1 minute 30-second video on how amazing your product is. There you go. It's like, I'm not a high budget production company, and you're asking for high production. Listen, you got the budget. You're a business. You're making an exorbitant amount of money, and I'm sure you have a lot of money in your marketing department. Just go do it yourself. The reason why you're coming to me, if we're gonna be real, is because you want my audience. Instead of going through YouTube ad, Google ads, Amazon ads, Twitch ads, and like Facebook ads as well, and you're going down the specific category. Okay, I want these people, this demographic, this age group that buys these products. I already have that. You don't have to go through all that. And my viewers, my audience has a good trust. So whatever I say, they're more inclined to buy it. So that is the real reason why you're coming to me. You don't like my style. You don't like X, Y, and Z. You just want my audience. And you want to slap your brand or your ad in front of my audience. That's not the way to do it. On this channel, you better come to me as a human first. Take the business mask off. God, it's a rule I haven't seen forever. I mean, I see him all the time playing MLB on PlayStation. That red text viewer you see in the chat, he's a real one. He is a real one. But it's a double-edged sword because, you know, marketing, they're doing, you know, you don't want to hate the people in marketing because they're just doing their job, right? And if anything, they probably don't even know that much about like the products themselves. They're just trying to, you know, get the company to be prosperous. Is that the right word? I think that word fits. Hi, I ordered my MacBook M2 Air 2 weeks ago. TNT is going to deliver it. Is TNT delivery any good? I've never heard of TNT before. Okay, that's my sponsors, rant, whatever. I'm done. But that is why the sponsor for most videos are nobody. But if you do see a sponsor, just know it's a real sponsor. And dude, Intel is so, out of all the sponsors I've had, Intel is the nicest. They actually just send me stuff and I don't make videos on it, and it's just like merch. It's so nice, man. Like, that is what I call a genuine sponsor relationship, because they care about me as a person. That's what I care about. Watching all these tech tubers get an entire apartment and house tech furniture makeovers is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, let me not get too emotional. Bro, the amount of videos I've seen where it's like, here's my desk setup, and it's like 90% sponsors. I'm like, bro, this could be me. Like, I want that mouse, I want that monitor, I want that keyboard, I want that laptop. It's like, got this mouse pad, $1,000 from MSI. It's like, what? Oh yeah, these two huge speakers on my desk, they sent it out to me. Link in the description. I'm like, what kind of desk is this? If I do it, I wanted to do a desk setup video, but like nothing on my desk is sponsored except for this Intel mouse pad. But I don't think you guys can buy this. I think this is like exclusive. Okay, I've missed some comments. So as a small content creator, what would you say about getting a sponsor, especially your first one? What would you be looking out for? I would say instead of sponsors coming to you, you should go out and ask. You have to be good at cold calling. But like, just ask, put your best foot forward, have an elevator pitch on like why you should get the sponsor, what benefits you bring to the table. Talk more about the company, how you can benefit them, more about yourself. You know, I would say initially you're really just trying to get a conversation. So if you can just say, hey, give a nice elevator pitch, and then just say, hey, if we can talk for like 10-15 minutes of your time, and then in that 10 to 15 minutes, if they do decide to follow up and have a call with you, like a video call, you're good. Most of the time. What do you do outside of YouTube? Development work, software development, software engineering. Wait, your manager roasted you. Are you an individual contributor or a manager? Both, I think. Sort of. I honestly don't know. Like I feel like in the tech space, roles get blended in, or I should say, your job title is like, it's just like filler words that don't really mean anything. i3 Dell Maritime? Well, you're definitely going to get an upgrade getting the M2. Andres Vidoza. I've never heard of him before. Watch his stuff after this. Refresh, the live has started. Hey, boys and girls. We are not getting copyright struck. Nice try, Apple. Wait, is my chat frozen? I think my chat is frozen. But like I said before, at the very end, if YouTube is your main source of income, the sponsors, you pretty much have to take them to stay alive. Let me see if I can refresh my chat. Refresh cache current page. Okay, now the chat's gone. Sorry, chat. You know what I could do instead? Why don't I just do a little... Let me use my big brain here. Browser, YouTube chat. Slap the browser in here. And bada bing, bada boom. Here's the chat. It's not the prettiest, but it's the most up to date, let's be honest. It's not even legible, but hey. It's there. What do you think of the Bleach Core 2 trailer? I have not watched it. I have not watched it, unfortunately. Kind of can't believe you switched to Android. Don't even want to send you the every 3 to 5 month text anymore. That's crazy. Dude, I would say there's like a handful of people that legit don't want to text me because I'm on Android. Bihar, India, bridge collapse. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bridge collapse. Also, it was really scary because I think yesterday India had like one of its worst train fatalities. I think it was like 200 something people died, and I took the train in India, and I was like, God. What? Wait, what? Wait, chat's in the way. Move, chat. Dude, what? Hey, I'm good. I'm good. I am walking everywhere in India. On pavement connected to the earth. Huh? Are you guys serious? Nah, they need some new architects. If that's the second time, they need a new senior person. That's crazy. Okay, for the people on YouTube, we are going to have to go to Twitch. Simply because the fact that, listen, Apple, I'm going to say this right now, Apple does not mess around. They will delete this channel. Like, they will Thanos snap this channel. So, go to YouTube, or, look at me, pitching YouTube. Go to Twitch if you want to watch the live stream with us. We do this for the anime reactions as well. Listen, YouTube's algorithm, they are good. They will just, the moment I start streaming the event, gone. What's the new Twitch? Isn't it Kick? Because my friend's trying to get me to stream on Kick, but I'm like 99% sure Kick is Twitch. Like when Twitch got leaked, they just took the code from Twitch, slapped a new color scheme on it, and said it's ours. And I don't know how they're paying creators 90%. Like, well, I mean, if it's ran by gambling, then it makes perfect sense. All right, let me open up YouTube. Yes, you see the zombie running, guys? right here, these are all the people going on Twitch. If you want to be featured, over there, go on Twitch. And the chat actually works better on Twitch. I can't believe I'm selling Twitch right now. Okay, now the real question is, how do I stop streaming on YouTube? Oh, there's an end stream button. Okay, so in about a minute, I'm going to kill the live stream on YouTube. Go to Twitch. Go to Twitch, 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 go to Twitch. Alright, I'm done. What do you think of Diablo 4? I'm on hardcore mode, and I think I'm level 42? No, 38. I don't know what level I am. Actually, we can check real quick. Okay, guys, I know this is a detour, but there's another update on Diablo 4 for what? For what? Alright, guys, there's only... Whoa, was this the event? Okay. I'm gonna pause right here. Once again, if you want to watch the event with me, go to Twitch. I'm putting it in the chat right now. Go to Twitch. The stream is about to end. Apple's about to slap me on YouTube. The stream is ending now. I repeat, go to Twitch. Last call. Goodbye, YouTube.